Another cold day, another day of below normal temperatures across eastern Idaho and western Wyoming. We're going to be looking for those sub-zero numbers to come back through for tonight and tomorrow morning. A bit of some mountain snow on the way for your Wednesday and also for Friday as a couple of systems work down in here out of the north. Right now, pretty quiet in Idaho Falls with light winds. We got nothing showing up locally on first alert radar, dry conditions, but some snow to the north. And again, some of this is going to work in for tomorrow. I'll show you where coming up in the future track. We got 11 for both Driggs and Jackson at this hour, 13 in Blackfoot, 15 in Pocatello. The Idaho Falls Airport weather station showing a 3 right now, but some of the other weather stations in town are closer towards 8, 10, and 11. I've been seeing some various temperatures across town. It just depends on the conditions right there by the weather station. Arco's at 6. We got 12 in Island Park, and the winds are staying fairly low, so the wind chill's not a big hassle for tonight. We've got a bit of a breeze east of the Tetons at 11. Burley also seeing a light breeze at 11 there, eastern Magic Valley locations. High pressure over California, but we will put the squeeze on the high pressure as we've got a couple of systems taking aim out of the north and the northwest, wrapping around that ridge of high pressure. Like I mentioned, the first one's coming in here for tomorrow, and we got another one for Friday. The one for tomorrow is putting down just a touch of snow in our local mountains as the high pressure continues to build in along the west coast. We're still under the jet stream here. We're still going to see a lot of cold air being pushed in our direction, so we're not warming up anytime soon. I mean, we'll get a touch warmer by Friday, but that's just because we're adding some moisture to the atmosphere. So the Wednesday system just brushing by eastern Idaho, Utah, and throughout Wyoming, moving further to the east tomorrow night. Then we get the second system. It's actually an area of low pressure that's beginning to split into two pieces here, and it's going to deliver some scattered snow, not a lot, as we work into Friday and early Saturday, keeping us pretty chilly still under that jet stream, cold air flow. Future track tonight showing us some of that Montana snow spreading into Island Park and West Yellowstone. Also, we could be seeing some snow tomorrow out towards Teton County, Idaho and Wyoming, through Star Valley and extreme southeastern Idaho, with a slight chance of some of those flurries working over into central Idaho. Then we see the same thing for tomorrow afternoon. And then for Thursday, pretty dry and cold with some patchy freezing fog developing. And then we'll see a few areas of snowfall working down with the Friday system. Most of the snow again focused into the foothills and mountains, this time taking more of an aim to southeastern Idaho for Friday and Saturday, with some decent snowfall expectations towards Soda Springs and further southeast into Preston and Bear Lake County. As you take a look here for Friday night, we do have some spotty snow, and that's going to carry over also into Saturday. The first round of snow here for Wednesday, pretty much confined to Island Park and West Yellowstone, with a touch of snow elsewhere and dry conditions across the Snake River Plain. High temperatures tomorrow will be about 20 in Soda Springs and 17 for Montpelier after lows go below 0 tonight, and will be about 2 below tonight in McCammon. Rexburg is going to be about 16, same for St. Anthony for highs tomorrow, and I would go with a 7 below 0 for the low there tonight, 9 below 0 for the low in Driggs, and 8 below in Jackson after a high of 16 for tomorrow. Working on some sunshine for Jackson on Thursday, scattered snow for Friday and Saturday, mostly into the higher elevations, and then we got highs all to the 20s next week with lows below 0. Then we go to central Idaho. Salmon's at 22 for the high, 20 for Challis, and about 20 for Arco with lows about 2 below 0 there. Salmon will be in the low 20s for Thursday with partly cloudy skies. A chance for some snowy weather on Friday with a high in the upper 20s, then low 20s for both Saturday and Sunday. Idaho Falls 17 for the high, Rigby's at 17, 21 in Pocatello, and 21 for Aberdeen with 20 for the high at INL after low of 12 below 0 tonight. 8-day forecast in Pocatello, mid-20s for Thursday, upper 20s, low 30s for Friday. Mostly cloudy and a slight chance of snow as we head into Friday and Saturday. And temperatures all next week still below average, hitting those 20s for highs and lows flirting with the 0 mark. Take a look at Idaho Falls. We got a high here of 17 for tomorrow, 18 for Thursday, and we got some 20s in there for Friday and Saturday. Slightly warmer with some clouds on Friday and that slight chance of snow, mostly into the mountains. And it's going to be pretty cold, especially with those lows stretching well into next week. Todd, over to you.
Okay, Michael, we will continue with some weather. Parts of the U.S. that rarely see snow are dealing